Habilitat, the place of change, is recognized as one of the nation's foremost residential substance abuse treatment centers. Habilitat has been treating the untreatable for over 40 years. Habilitat was founded on the idea that addicts can recover and lead productive lives provided they are willing to work toward independence and self-reliance. Substance abuse continues to tear at the very fabric of our society. Addictive drugs are more plentiful than ever, and the lifestyle of addiction often leads to crime and prison.
I started using meth real heavily about the age of 16, and I started to get into trouble. Once I graduated high school, I just went downhill quick. I ended up doing bad things to get drugs, started robbing people. I ended up going to prison for 2 separate counts of robbery. While in prison, my drug use increased. I began, it went from smoking and snorting meth on the outside of prison, on the street. When I got into prison, I started using needles. So I started shooting meth on a regular basis.
Habilitat offers a way out. Founded in 1971 by a former addict, Vinnie Marino, Habilitat began with 8 people housed in a small home in Kailua, Hawaii. Vinnie pursued his uncompromising commitment to address the growing epidemic of substance abuse and other antisocial behaviors. He brought Habilitat to national prominence by demonstrating a high success rate and helping thousands of families here in Hawaii and around the world. A 20-minute drive from beautiful Waikiki Beach, Habilitat has grown to accommodate 200 residents at our oceanfront facility in Kaneohe, Hawaii. Habilitat is a licensed, long-term residential program built on the therapeutic community model. This approach is considered by experts to be one of the most effective methods of treatment for substance abuse and chemical addictions. We have developed techniques for improving self-esteem, self-worth, and self-discipline, qualities often lacking in people who suffer from substance abuse. We succeed where other programs fail.
Most of all, I think I've learned what my potential is, what it is that I can do when I push the limits, because every fiber has been tested while I've been here. I've got to stay up late, I've got to work hard. There's no excuses that can be made for where I fall short. And I've learned how to capitalize on my strengths and work on my weaknesses.
Habilitat's approach to treatment is unique. We do not subscribe to the notion that addiction is a disease. We teach people that addiction is a choice. At Habilitat, residents learn a value system that guides them in making better informed choices. It is that simple. Habilitat is an alternative to the 12-step approach to substance abuse treatment. Over the course of one stay, the individual takes a crash course in life skills and develops a well-defined value system. Honesty, integrity, self-discipline, and resiliency are at the center of our philosophy. Habilitat has helped thousands of people throughout the years. We provide a safe haven from external pressures and offer our participants a fresh start. Habilitat is staffed by program graduates. These individuals have succeeded in putting their lives back together, and they know firsthand what it takes to overcome an addiction and become productive members of society. They also understand what it takes to get through Habilitat's challenging program. Various situations lead people to seek admission into the Habilitat program. In most cases, previous attempts at rehabilitation have either failed or the treatment ultimately proved to be insufficient. In some cases, the judicial system mandates that an individual commit to treatment. All applications and inquiries are routed through our admissions department, the initial point of contact for prospective clients and their representatives. Initial correspondence is usually between our admissions representative and distressed parents, spouses, and friends. In some cases, lawyers, judges, parole officers, probation officers, or social workers make the first contact. Our admissions team is composed of highly experienced individuals who are recovered addicts, familiar with addiction issues, and ready to be of assistance. They qualify the admission of each candidate based on certain prerequisites, taking into consideration and evaluating each individual's unique circumstances. Local applicants are screened in person, and out-of-state prospects apply through our website or via telephone. A knowledgeable representative can be reached toll-free at 1-800-USA-2525 or visit us online at habilitat.com. Habilitat's program is a multi-phase experience. The treatment phase is highly structured, and each participant is closely supervised. The early part of this phase includes the most vital evaluation period. This is where most of an individual's inclinations, strengths, and weaknesses are established. Residents are initially part of the orientation crew, whose goal it is to help them learn the expectations and guidelines of the program. During this transition period, residents are encouraged to make friends and become part of the Habilitat community. The various therapeutic tools and the basic mechanics of the program are introduced. During the day, time is allocated for academics, seminars, and encounter groups. Participants are taught to move beyond their present emotional immaturity and cope with daily pressures, anxieties, and disappointments without relying on mind-altering substances. Recreational activities are granted as a reward system. These activities include beach trips, picnics, fishing trips, outdoor sporting activities, and movie outings. And all activities are supervised by staff members and older residents. At Habilitat, residents work, learn, and play hard.
It's a good balance that teaches you to balance out your life between friends, family, a job, and going out and doing healthy leisures for yourself.
The treatment phase provides a foundation for a new lifestyle focused on responsibility, self-reliance, and commitment to change. Residents are advanced to the re-entry phase of the program approximately 6 months after admission. At this time, they begin vocational training to provide them with the skills and work ethic required for competition in the workforce. At this stage, some of the structure found in the treatment phase has been reduced. The individual is encouraged to make gradual adjustments as they move from a highly controlled environment towards self-reliance. Greater demands are placed on the individual as they learn to balance work and personal progress while continuing to better themselves. The emphasis is on responsibility and accountability. Re-entry residents earn a nominal stipend and are taught to maintain a budget, keep accurate financial records, and save for the future. Contact with people and elements outside of the program become mandatory, providing the needed exposure to gradually re-enter society. The final phase of the program is post-re-entry. The resident steps away from the highly structured, controlled environment and enters mainstream society. Post-re-entry residents have a mandatory community involvement, attending outside support meetings weekly. The residents make more and more decisions regarding their future. The staff play a vital role in guiding the post-re-entry resident toward a safe transition. Habilitat's treatment program delivers the necessary skills to transform addicts into loving, responsible family members, as well as valued members of society. Some of our graduates stay on as an example to new residents in our Elder program, sharing their wisdom, encouragement, and skills. We have long understood that rehabilitation from alcohol and drugs alone is not enough to ensure long-term success. People need a purpose. We evaluate their strengths and predisposition and then offer them the marketable skills and work ethics to compete in today's workforce. Our vocational training programs are second to none in the substance abuse treatment community. Habilitat graduates re-enter society armed with the tools they need to find and keep gainful employment. These components of our curriculum offer residents the opportunity to cultivate and refine the principles that Habilitat emphasizes: self-respect, accountability, concern for others, self-discipline, and a strong work ethic. Habilitat's clinical team is responsible for the therapy and treatment for all the 100+ residents of the program. The lines of communication between resident and staff are funneled through the front desk. Personal requests, medical needs requests, counseling, and personal issues are handled through clinical department personnel. The admissions department is the public's first point of contact with Habilitat. Admissions representatives are responsible for screening prospects. They determine medical, financial, and legal eligibility based on the program's criteria. Residents in this department gain knowledge in human resource management and an entry-level understanding of the judicial system. Parents, loved ones, and outside agencies coordinate admission with intake counselors either by phone or appointment. Residents who train in our medical department work under the direction of a registered nurse. The registered nurse trains them to become proficient in first aid, dispensing medication, medical transcription, and documentation. The administration department offers computer training for word processing, database management, telephone switchboard operation, and office management. Each administrative assistant is prepared for work in a fast-paced office environment while learning to handle mass file systems, developing follow-up studies, monthly assessments, and statistical analysis. Habilitat's fundraising department gives residents the opportunity to sharpen their skills in the field of sales and marketing. The residents learn business management, event planning, grant writing, and graphic design. They have the opportunity to deal with high-level business executives in a professional setting. Many graduates who received their training in this department go on to run successful businesses. The Habilitat Food Service Department affords our residents on-the-job training in the culinary arts and kitchen management. Learning the skills necessary to feed over 100 people 3 times a day prepares them for employment after graduation. They also learn the daily routines of food preparation and how to meet dietary requirements. A registered dietitian is available to counsel residents on special diet issues. Many graduates from this department have gone on to earn a living in the food service industry. The Habilitat Maintenance Department is responsible for the upkeep of the entire facility. As with all of the departments, it is run by Habilitat staff members and is supported by residents who are learning an important vocation. The Maintenance Department also provides a valuable service by contracting out jobs in the community. Habilitat Services is the largest of our vocational training departments. Licensed as a contractor in the state of Hawaii, we teach all aspects of the construction industry. Participants get on-the-job training and real-life work experience. Armed with the renowned Habilitat work ethic, many residents have secured jobs in this field before graduation. Education is important at Habilitat. All adult residents who have not completed their high school diploma are enrolled in an on-campus adult education program. Instructors gear the classes to the needs of the residents and help them to achieve what for many is a lifelong goal. Habilitat understands that earning a high school diploma and finding employment is a crucial link to a successful recovery. We also offer a variety of computer classes based on the individual's skill level. These classes usually correspond with the vocational training and can also provide valuable tools to enhance job-seeking skills after graduation. Exercise and wellness are a priority in the development of a healthy lifestyle. Residents are encouraged to make fitness a part of their daily routine. Our fully equipped gym includes a jacuzzi, steam room, treadmill, stationary bike, weight machines, benches, exercise balls, and free weights. A state-of-the-art aerobics studio is also available. Residents are enrolled in aerobics classes based on their individual fitness levels. We offer a wide variety of sports and activities. Some of the activities residents enjoy include walking and jogging clubs, sailing, volleyball, yoga, hiking, and fishing. These activities contribute to a well-rounded lifestyle and are often continued after completion of the program. If you're serious about change and willing to do what it takes, we can help. We have an extremely diverse population from around the globe. Habilitat's unique approach has helped us earn one of the highest success rates in the nation. Our training builds character. We encourage our graduates to pay it forward. They share a renewed purpose in life, enabling them to move beyond their addiction by applying their newly learned skills within their respective family and communities. The choices are infinite.
I've been to 5 other treatment programs and nothing ever worked. Coming to Habilitat was definitely the best choice I ever made, and today I have my act together.
Habilitat, the solution to substance abuse. Help is just a phone call away. Call 1-800-872-2525. We've been there. We beat our addictions, and we can help you beat yours.